Now then people, it's the man like the J.KAS. I'm a recording hip-hop artist from the still city of Sheffield, and this is KitSound's Music Brings Us Together. Wow.
Listen, look, hey yo, every time I bless that.
Well, Dream Life is actually a producer from London. It's called Dream Life, and maybe 2 years ago I had the idea to create an EP which was solely his tracks on there. So that was the main drive to create the EP, and then I took a trip to Lisbon in 2017 with Elevate Young Minds. And while I was out there in Lisbon, I was just getting inspiration from left, right and centre. There was lots of energy, the people was nice, and that kind of stuck to me. So when I come back from Lisbon, mid-September, that's when like I went back to some Dream Life beats that I've had my eye on, and then bam, it just came. So within the space of like 3 days, I had the whole EP ready to go.
See, ain't nobody like this who can bust it, making all the gal them dip. Watch them drop that. I rock Tokyo Red, go cop that. And don't you know I'm in the league with me on? When I'm deep in my zone, I got more than 10 freaks on my phone. Tell them I'm a direct, rude boy, shiny.
If I could collaborate with any other artist, it would have to be my favourite artist, which is Jay-Z. I've always admired his flow, his rhyme format, and I've been a fan of his since he was on the track with Foxy Brown called I'll Be Good, and I always knew that was something about him that was going to be big, and then lo and behold, 20 years later, he is the most influential rapper on the planet, so he would be my #1 choice.
No chops, no chain, yet I'm still shining. Straight out the steel city, yet I'm still shining. Birth Park, S5, tell them they're my ends. Only roll with real brothers, none of them my friends. Right now, I've been putting that time in. I went solo, never real girl. I'm still calm, cool, collected with the flow, cause you know I'm so fresh.
So fresh, and you know it's like you're interested.
Growing up, I listened to many different albums, but to pick one, I would have to say it would have to be Tu-Pac, Me Against the World. No, Tu-Pac's All Eyes on Me. That's like one of the most phenomenal albums ever made. You know, you had passion in there, you had truth in there, you had a bit of the gangster side, and you had the poetic side. It was just a good collection of eclectic music by one artist who had so much, who's had so much influence and who continues to have influence in today's society.
So fresh, and you know it's like you're interested, cause you know I'm so fresh. So fresh, and you know it's like you're interested, cause you know I'm so fresh. So fresh, and you know it's like you're interested, cause you know I'm so fresh.
Call me a menace on airwaves, going in bust shots like bareface. I couldn't care if it's his or her place. I come to take what's mine in first place. Been on this since day one, mind you.
I was always, believe it or not, I was a singer. But you know, you reach a certain age, for guys, you reach a certain age, voice breaks, and by this time I discovered rap. And so I kind of just like, well, I can't sing, so I'll try this. And I ended up falling in love with it. So from then, that's been over 10 years now, and I'm still honing my craft, and I enjoy it much, so yeah.
Waves like typhoons, I see the gal get down into my tunes. Gal, them a fire too, might just supply a few if you desire to. Watch how I make work, social like media networks. I plant seeds so I reap on my net worth. Label me chef's best on your net search, that's how the net works. Tell them this is it now. J.KAS done, blow the game to bits now. I make
my ultimate music career goal, I'd like to write and produce music for as many artists throughout the world as possible, just collaborate, and just leave a catalogue of music that can be appreciated, and just to be successful from, not mega successful like you say Beyonce's or your Jay-Z's, but someone who's considered like, yeah, that guy's got talent, He's consistent, he's a good songwriter, and he's left his mark.
These flow fits, cause me flow so sick. Don't know it's just the way that it is. Now you know I'm so fresh.
So fresh. And you know I spark your interest, cause you know I'm so fresh. So fresh. And you know I spark your interest, cause you know I'm so fresh. So fresh. And you know I spark your interest, cause you know I'm so fresh. So fresh. And you know I spark your interest, cause you know I'm so fresh.
Music has definitely brought me closer to people, especially when we travel for the Dream Life tour with Anarchy Cinema and RHJ. You know, I write and record tracks, and then we just decide to go to different foreign countries, record, and then voila, we're there. We get people involved, the locals involved, feature them in the videos, give them the music, and just enjoy. We hear the stories. They take us around to different locations. People help us as much as we help them.
Mistaken how we make it when we put it down. There's no mistaking how we make it when we put it down. There's no mistaking